We got a Tafari sighting. We got a Tafari sighting.
Tafari. Hi. Hi.
Good morning, Vietnam. I tell you.
Say goodbye to
Not
what
she's scoring.
It's I don't know where to start from this. So let's put it like this. Number one, from episode 1 up to 8, they have been hitting all the marks.
They have except for
notes.
Except for Lily. Except for Lily. Fuck that little hoe. It's still on set for that little
damn.
We need to talk to that little girl.
She need her ass beat. She should have. Anyway, sorry.
Episode 8. Good God Almighty. First off, we need to talk to that general, but then again, Pennywise took care of that.
Listen. Don't get me started.
Don't need talking to. Some people just need hands.
That was peak Caucasian confidence, because what do you mean you're free to go? Like,
right.
But the Arthur fist is what killed me. I mean it. What?
He's like, I'm not scared.
I mean, I represent the lollipop guild.
Right.
I just looked at. I'm like, James Remar, you were so close. You just had to be the cocky son bitch, didn't you? You just had to.
Not the lollipop guild. Good grief.
Pennywise.
He put that fist down like he meant business.
He did.
There's a line. There's a line Pennywise says earlier in this episode, and he sees Halloran. He sees Dick Halloran and Helen's, and he literally lets off his mouth. Ooh, it's the dark meat that's the sweetest. And I'm like,
it's like you.
Generally, I would be pissed, but you're not wrong. I'm like,
you orange.
And somewhere Freddy Krueger's like, hey man, get your own shit. Like, I know I haven't had a good movie in like 13 years, but like, you ain't gotta get your own jokes.
Bama said, Gamby. Yeah, yes, Gamby.
He did it technically, he did it first.
Yeah, so I was not. I was just like, I can't believe you let that slip off your tongue. However, you ain't wrong. So he wastes no time. Fog rolls in, and I'm like, here's this shit again.
Listen, the lack of urgency at the encroaching voluminous amount of dense fog that leaves are literally curling up on the branches and falling off. And that lady, the way she walked into the barbershop and was like, what's going on? And meanwhile, there's a baby carriage.
And the whole baby carriage rolls by, and I'm like, where's the baby?
Like, and y'all telling me everybody just forgot about this? Like, I mean, if you were an upperclassman at Derry High School, I understand you dodged a bullet that day.
Right. That was another thing. No upperclassmen?
They were too old.
Right.
They're too old. They had their own problems.
Wow.
Damn. He saw that goth and emo thing coming and was like, ugh, they're too tainted. They would praise me versus fear me. I don't need that shit. I got this white woman who keeps hugging me. I don't need any
more. That part from that previous episode was hilarious because that was a Black Mama look. No, you didn't.
It's the genuine confusion he has where it's like, I just generate fear and eat people. I was not built for this shit. Like, it's the little head tilt every time she says something. He's like, he genuinely doesn't know what to do. And it's just like he literally was just like, all right.
Papa, he was like,
he's like, all right, I've just right. Like, the only reason he told her is because he's like, I've never had to like actually lie to people, let alone do it for this fucking long. Let's just tell her.
Let's just tell her. So he manages to go to the school, get all the kids to come into the assembly. Somebody actually had the mindset to say, hey, where are all the teachers? Somebody's in there smart. They asked the right question. At which point the principal comes out. And the principal is being used as a whole ass puppet. Of Pennywise. He deadlights the entire school assembly.
You can tell who the smart kids were at that school.
Yes.
They ran for the doors the minute he the thing opened up and there was an 8-foot clown standing on the stage, they booked it. The rest of them just stood there and screamed.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
we GUD. Yeah, we GUD.
We don't need this. We don't need this.
It was given a little bit of carry. Also,
Right, it was
I
definitely
did get that
Carrie.
vibe. That's the straight vibe I was getting. I'm like, oh, this is Carrie all over again.
I guess the deadlights have no range on targets because my man landed more hits in that gymnasium to call in a Call of Duty nuke. Like, I mean, he got enough deadlight victims to call in the Moab immediately.
Well, he needed snakes to cross the river and wreak havoc on America. So that's
Well,
what he was doing.
Well, I know that. I didn't know that deadlights could hit that many people because we've only seen it in Solo Dolo. I didn't know he could just hit the whole crowd. And
That was a good. That was a good point. That was a widespread.
He was like, I'm about to eat good tonight. I
was just he let out the elastic band on the stretch pants.
He went full Agent Orange on the whole crowd, just like got everybody in one go.
But then we deal with Ronnie, Lily, and Marge, who's on one bike. I don't know how they're managing this shit.
Ancient Chinese secret.
But Ronnie is towing the line at this point.
Yeah.
And they get to the school and they see the body, no head. And then naturally they scream. But then they see the head outside and they lose their shit. And I was like, but you just seen a headless body in there. The head is the head that's throwing you off.
Okay.
It was, but Marge, who, mind you, has been stepping up to the plate. They're like, we're never going to catch up to him because they see the blood trail. We're never going to catch up to him. We don't know because this bike ain't working. You know, you're moving too fast. Stay still. It's 3 of y'all on a bike. It's not designed to go long distance.
Right.
Ronnie's been towing the line. She's tired.
Get you far.
Sister been pulling.
Get you far enough.
Right. Marge says, well, the milkman's dead. Let's take the truck.
Dang.
Take the truck.
And they take the truck. And Marge,
Smart.
one eye and all, she was like, I don't know how to drive, but I watch my daddy drive. So here we are.
How did they reach the pedals? 1, 2.
That was my question.
You have no depth perception. I think after all of these weeks, you have no depth perception. This should be a great cause of concern.
Yes. Which shows to be proven right when Ronnie screams pothole. And she's like, one thing you don't do when someone's driving, you do not yell at them. You don't.
That's a fair point.
And she even said it. She was like, pothole, and she's trying to veer from the pothole, hits a tree, and she says the right thing when they get out. Well, if you hadn't yelled about the pothole, I'm only seeing out of one eye. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
She said it wasn't a one-eye problem, it was a pothole problem.
Yeah.
Correct. The accurate.
I mean, she wasn't lying.
She wasn't looking at the road, which also is going to severely impair your ability to see said pothole.
Here we are. They're pretty much on task. Lily has the dagger, which somehow fell out of her pouch and outside of the truck. And I'm like, yeah, she did. She was going full Gollum. She was like, I can't find it. I need my precious. I can't. I'm like, chick, if you don't calm down.
Right.
I mean, it's the same way. Like maybe the ease with which the dagger kept falling out of people's pockets. Because remember, it fell out of Daniel's little satchel when he was carrying it.
Yeah, he was running in the sewer. And I'm like, dude.
Maybe that's its effort to try to go back home.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. I was saying, is that what the whole thing was? The dagger was trying to go back to where it was originally placed? Because I'm just like, why are you fighting to do your damn job? Like,
it's the one thing you're supposed to do. But in the same time, the Halloran, the Hanlons, Tennille and what's her name? Rose.
Yeah.
They've managed to figure out what to do. Where are the kids? We got to find the kids. Where are they at? Blah, blah, blah. Not realizing all of y'all heading to the same damn place.
Mm-hmm.
And Dick is so in such a state, rightfully so. He is so fucked up from the black spot and seeing all them dead spirits and everybody's. He's just like, look, I don't need to be here. I'm hearing way too much, and this is a bit much here. But he comes around. They find the kids. The kids find Pennywise with the circus cart.
With the tuba.
With the tuba, literally pulling a Pied Piper on everybody because they were looking for Will. They find Will, who happens to be the front man floating. They just can't reach him. He's floating. They can't reach him. Pennywise comes out, and by this time the girls had already figured out, hey, if we just pass the dagger around, we won't be driven nuts. We won't be freaking out. We won't, if we just, and this was Marge's idea. Coming through on the clutch again, Marge. She's like, we just have to pass it between us. Ronnie grabs that thing and waves it at Pennywise, and he backs up. He does his his 1-2 step, side, electric slide, moves on back. But now he's messing with him because he's like, oh no, I'm about to run around him. Grabs Marge, slings her into the fog, and he's getting ready to attack her, but he can't complete the job because that tree stump is there. Because if they go past, there's a tree stump. What was the story? What was the story with the stump whoopty? It was like if they go past it.
That stump was not the stump that they were aiming for. If he got past the stump, the effect of the other 12 pillars would be null and void. So he'd be like really out of control. However, the reason why he couldn't attack her at that point is because Halloran had gotten into his head.
That's what it was.
Convenient timing and the universe fixing it. And how fucking terrible is your child that they go back in time to pre-snitch on to you to their mother?
He does get in his head. Because in his head, he's waking up back in, what was it, whatever year that was when Lily, not Lily, but
whenever he stole Bob's identity and put him in, which I'm curious if he gets the memories of the people he like kills or eats, because
he does. He gets some of them, yeah.
Okay, because they put him in Bob, and
he's waking up as Bob, and he's like, "What do you mean?
I'm a destroyer of worlds. I'm a destroyer of worlds. No, you're drunk. Sit down."
Bob, it's the pimp slap for me. He was like,
it was a slap.
He's never been slapped before. It was the pop. You've been hitting that sauce a little bit harder than usual, huh, Bob?
And I brought the white woman back to call you Pops one more time.
Yeah,
right.
Man.
Just in case you missed it.
That alone was hilarious. I was like, "Whoa!" Wasn't expecting a pimp slap. He was stuck. His flabbers were gassed. That's what was happening. His flabbers were gassed after getting the pimp slap, and he's trying to figure this shit out. And he's like, "Yo, what is happening right now? I can't do anything. I'm stuck." In the midst of all this,
he started to doubt it himself. Like maybe I am.
Yeah.
I think the whole episode was an experience for everybody because he's never been awake for this long. So I think like every second was more exposure than what he has been used to all these cycles. So even to when
he's been awake a lot longer than that.
It was a cycle.
But I'm saying he's been in his feeding cycle and going back to bed. But now that he's been given a extended day, like a kid, so the fact, like what he was telling Marge, his power, and then getting hit with somebody else's shine, I feel like the entire day was a new. Because he's been in this cycle for like centuries now of every 27 years. The fact that he got an extra day out of it and was able to go do all this outlandish shit. So exerting more power than normal, fighting someone who also has a shine on top of that, dealing with somebody who doesn't. A lot of factors got thrown at him that he could have just been like, I can just sleep it away until y'all die off. Versus, like when he was going through explaining to Marge about like time and everything, it feels like he was actively experiencing that as he was telling us.
He was.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he has a concept of time, it seems, but doesn't have a concept of the flow of time.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
So I feel like he could have been seeing a little bit of his next couple cycles because he was already one day out the loop and was seeing a little bit of what's coming, especially since it happens all at once. Feels like if anybody's seen what happens with Rebirth, it kind of feels like what they're doing with Sephiroth right now.
Yeah.
The reason why he sees it the way he sees it because that's just the way that it is for him. He was able to tell Will how he was going to die in the future. He was able to
about Richie. He
back
mentioned
into the
Richie
past
tomorrow.
and talk to Halloran's grandmother. That's just the way that it is for him. It doesn't matter that he was awake for past his feeding time.
Has anyone seen Tenet?
Yeah.
Heard of it. I've
You
seen
know
a lot
how Robert Pattinson's character kept saying what happens happened?
Yeah.
Same concept here.
Oh, fixed point.
No matter what they do, what they try to do to avoid it, this is how it's going to play out. And he sees that
it's Doctor Who.
It's all laid out in front of him.
It's a
it's Doctor
point.
Who. It's a fixed point. It's a fixed point.
Fixed point in time.
In reality,
felt like
I finally understand Tenet.
For me, it kind of felt like Final Fantasy with a mix of Days of Future Past with a little bit of which mutant was it that was like buying them time because they kept telling them which plans went wrong.
Was it not
Kitty?
Slingshot?
Blink.
I think it was Blink.
It wasn't Blink.
It wasn't Kitty?
No, it was a mutant. It was a new mutant that was like every time a plan goes wrong, he sends info to his past self, and we just end up not doing it. But they end up getting wiped out anyway because it's like you only get so many of those. Us dying and this whole.
Well, I know on the X-Men animated feature, it was Cable, who no matter what he did, he couldn't fix it.
He kept going back in time.
Wasn't it one of the Native American characters?
It might have been. I'm
so.
blanking. I'm blanking
right.
on the name. They were in the beginning of Days of Future Past, but it felt like Fixed Point mixed with a little bit of that. Like now that because it feels like he's so busy on feeding and messing with people. Like because Marge was the only one that he did try to get to take himself out. It feels like he doesn't again because he's confused because he experiences all at once. It feels like he doesn't fully know, but he has that intuition of which ones to try and get rid of. So they're not going to be an issue, but at the end of the day, he's going to fail because it has to happen regardless. Which could be mature in the Turtles, which could still be mature in the Turtle, also being like "fuck you thought."
Which that the Turtle keeps showing up in different
visuals. I feel like we are. I feel like this is still a fixed point, but this is potentially him getting almost like a second wind in these timelines. Like it's still happening as it should. But him fidgeting with it a little bit and he's still failing, which is my Final Fantasy point.
Yeah.
While Bob is in this dream state or while he's stuck, that's when the military shows up. That's when the general shows up with his lackeys.
These fucking guys.
That part. And I'm like, oh, you guys, like, is it not dawning on any of? I'm like, are y'all really this dumb?
Yes.
That y'all that programmed? Like, do you not see what's happening right now?
Or for the rest of the world, America,
right? And you still think this is a good idea? They're holding the crew they're holding the team hostage. Basically, they shot at Halloran. They woke up dead, or they shot at Hanlon. They shot Hanlon. They got to Neil. They shot and killed him. He died. They pretty much woke Dick up because he was in a state trying to keep Bob together. They woke him up, which messed up keeping Bob in the state that he is, or I should say it. In the state that he is. By this time, the general was out there talking to him. this is what you look like. Okay.
As he's sitting there, literally just like, hi.
And then that's what you.
What year does this show take place again?
1962.
62. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never, because we kept saying Tricky Dick, and I was like, is this a Nixon slam right here? But then he's not until a little bit later.
Yeah. It's the general saying you're free to go. I'm like, the audacity, the unmitigated
So
gall.
we shoot at our own soldiers and a native child, technically. Y'all just thought he was gonna just walk. Like, I was expecting all the restraints and like handcuffs to go on Pennywise. He was like, no, you're I'm like, what made you think this was going to work?
Because like most weapons, people think that it's going to benefit them in the end, and it will never turn around, and it will never turn around on them. How many people shoot themselves at home with their own weapons?
Cue Jessica Lays. The leopards ate their faces.
Right.
Literally. And the fact that he literally never forgets to smell either, so he's just got a catalog of potential victims forever.
Yep.
It's him walking by like, okay, then he gives a couple sniffs and he's like, oh, I remember you.
You cannot reason with it.
He's like, I remember you. Wait a minute.
Shoko said, you smelled like a bitch then, and you smell like a bitch now.
Nice.
And the minute he put that weird old man looking face up and ate him, he was like, I said, all right, you got one problem out the way. You got one problem
who
out
else
the way.
I wanted to get bit off of, but he didn't? Fuller.
For some odd reason, he did pass him like a bullet, didn't he?
Oh, look, she shot a pool.
Fuller only. There she goes.
Ooh, Shoko in the wild. Hello, Shoko in the wild. Hello.
Like basically, all he did was catch a rifle butt to the face, but other than that, I needed more violence on his behalf.
I did. I'm the same way. I needed a little bit more.
He deserved to get stomped in.
Wait, why do you think? Okay, wait. Are we basing this off of what? How he treated Hanlon?
I'm basing it off of the fact that he was like King Bootlicker.
There you go.
And I'm never going to be Team Bootlicker.
Okay.
It's not only that, it was the way they spoke to Hanlon. How you did good here. You can go home now. I'm like, he's going to talking to me right now.
He's going to be like those guys at Nuremberg talking about I followed orders.
Yeah.
At what point did you not look at those orders and be like, excuse me, this don't seem right? Like
Hanlon would do the job, but then he started asking questions, and they were like, "Oh no, you can go home now."
Because look at first of all, he was the one who picked up Hanlon from the when he came off the plane to the Derry Air Force Base, and his vibe was all off. Then in the tunnels, the first time they went into the tunnels, he shot wildly at Taniel the first time. That's what caused Taniel to drop the thing. He was the one that Shaw told to make sure that guy does not leave the base.
Yeah.
Bootlickers. They need consequences too for their bootlicking.
But I'm like, ooh, y'all, you dirty sons of bitches. Dirty sons of bitches. At any rate, the Hanlons, Halloran, Rose, they're all at gunpoint of the military. But they all gave the black code look. They got it. They all got it. They were like, yeah. Ready? I'm ready. Even Ronnie's daddy was there, but he was too busy being scared. I'm like,
bitch made forever.
Use less. 2 words. Use and less. Put them together.
Like, you're right there, dude.
Oh,
dude.
my Lord.
Just you're almost a non-factor at this point right now.
Right.
But you got them all. They finally decide they all do their thing. They take all the military people that was there out. Meantime, because he notices the kids have the dagger, they realize I got to get to this stump and put this dagger in there. but it's fighting. Will is holding it, and it's fighting him. It's fighting. It's like it's making me turn around. It's making me do this. It look. Shoko said it till she Hank went with a piece of motherfucking shit on the name.
Right.
Somebody said Hank literally got more people killed in this show than the Asian girl did in Sinners.
Yeah.
But the kids are fighting, and it takes all of them to turn this thing around and push towards the stump.
Listen,
Meanwhile,
Mike Hanlon, he shoot to kill every single time. He had him twice, 2 headshots. 2 headshots.
Pennywise was already down,
Mm-hmm.
and he was crawling towards those kids. He said, "I think the
Nope.
not." Blam! 1 headshot took him clean out right there. That bought the kids some time. Head started growing back. Headshot. Boom. Perfect.
He ran out of bullets though.
That 3rd round, that's when he got deadlighted. He got deadlighted. So now he not no gun, no bullets.
Mm-hmm.
But look who started shooting at that point. Rose.
Crack fucking shot too.
Yes. She's
And
like,
I think she was further away.
She was further
because Charlotte dropped the damn gun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, Charlotte.
Wow. Hank is standing there with a whole rifle in his hand going, I can tell you exactly what his lines were from the beginning to the end of that sequence.
Ronnie.
It was, oh, Ronnie, and then it was, oh shit, followed by another, oh shit. Useless. You
I
have
said,
all guns.
Very
Rose
predictable,
was-
ladies and gentlemen.
Rose was not really alley-ooping. She was rebounding a whole lot of shit because when, again, watching the handlers argue, you said it was going to be safe, and the whole time they in the back, like, they didn't just let this shit happen to 30 other kids, like, every 27 years. They meet up to say, hey, the shit's happening. They literally gather, but, hey, that shit's happening again. Don't drink the water. I'll see y'all in the next 3 decades. All right? And then kids go missing, and they're just like, okay, went back to sleep. Like, y'all gather at, this is like
It's
a family
it's more
reunion.
like our kids are safe, right? Okay.
Right.
All right. Fine. All right.
All right, they're not hanging with none of their children, right? Okay, we're good.
I mean,
And then
the ancestors did tell the colonists to not go there, but
You killed and hunted down and decimated an entire race of people. I'm not talking to you ever the fuck again.
I mean for folks like the Halloran, like Hallorans and the Hanlons who would actually listen to them and also have the same trouble
Once
history.
again,
She did.
again.
When they came in her
Yeah.
store, when she
Again.
came into her store, she told
That's
her
why
what
they
fucking
listened.
time it was.
They
But
knew
also
they-
you wait till we had a bullets to shoot at the shit. On top of, hey, maybe give me the warning before I drink the goddamn tea. You want to
listen.
Rose with
man
all
heard
Rose with
no
all the last
movies.
Rose with all her last minute. Oh shit! By the way, the entire show was that was getting to me after a while because that watching them fight, she just in the back like shit. Oh, by the way, oh, you hear voices? We know how to turn them off. You couldn't fucking start with that. Like again, not an alley oop. She's just like, well, since the ball's coming my way,
Petty.
But yeah,
and then I'm
they
we're just
managed
gone
to.
after this show. They're like, you know what, y'all niggas got it. We out.
We out.
Mhm.
They managed to like Shoko said it. It turns into a whole bat gargoyle dragon thing.
It was a bat with chicken feet.
Yeah, clamoring to get to these kids, clamoring. At which point, Dick Halloran sees the spirit of that Native American with the bear, and then he looks again, and he sees a little body come out from behind it, and it's goddamn Richie.
Coming off the bench in the afterlife to get everybody to the goal line.
Man,
I don't know.
Brucey's time to shine.
And this was my I'm like, go little motherfucker, go.
I knew the middle finger was coming. If so,
Yes.
when it did, I lost it.
He went with no hesitation. He runs by, bow. Didn't lose a step, kept it up there,
He
kept
slid
it
right
moving,
in real smooth too,
and
like
dropped.
That was
that-
fun.
slid
And
right
yeah,
in.
he did. He slid right in and helped the rest of the kids. His spirit helped the rest of the kids drop that spear or that dagger. But I'm sorry. seeing Richie come out there, I was just like, get him! even Dick was like,
a motherfucking miracle.
okay, all right.
There was level of respect there.
Yeah.
Listen,
What do you see? Now you're worried about who I can and can't see. By the way, your great fucking grandmother's been with me for the last 3 episodes. But hey, let's not even talk about that.
Yeah. Bro said, I'm just minding my indigenous business.
well, your nephew's bleeding out in your arm, so clearly that didn't work out for y'all this time.
Oh,
after you told him not to go near there, and then he got caught. So clearly that whole keep it to yourself shit was not working.
Look, Shoko said, and it's funny because he did that on his own because it wasn't in the script. Oh, that just made it sweeter. That just made that whole
apparently Bill and those kids on like every set all just have fun. So the fact that they like improv shit like that is hilarious.
Yeah. And the skipping. Yeah. And the
skipping.
I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, maybe if you want put a little pep in your step, Pimpy, you might have made it out there, but no, you want to go slow-mo and have fun with the shit.
Because Richie was never scared of the clown.
Nope.
He was never scared. He's the only one who's just like, let's kill the damn clown. I died sacrificing my life saving somebody I care about. I didn't die by the clown. That's his ass as far as I'm concerned. That's how
that's to Marge. At one point, she says, "Let's kill that fucking clown."
Yeah.
Richie says it in chapter 1, and Richie says it again in chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
The smallest one out the group got the biggest damn heart.
Listen, if they don't leave award season with something.
Oh, the writing.
Something.
People brought it up that like she was the one, he didn't try to eat her. He tried to get her to take herself out, which I don't know if that, again, that's more mature and nonsense, because I believe she also was the one wearing the turtle bracelet. But yeah, he tried to get her to take herself out of the game, and it didn't work. And then having Richie's poster and the whole thing about
her son, Richie, her son,
yeah,
because he mentions everything. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I'm just like, so we know he knows Rich. Also, your husband was okay with you naming your child after your first boyfriend, or did that
he ask?
You think she told him?
No.
Because I don't.
I like the name, and I'm pushing watermelon out of my goddamn vagina. Shut up. I think it sounds.
But I'm curious, like, how much was government meddling, and how much was they just forgot? Because it's like the fact is,
that third half was government meddling. They
because like the fact that Rich the Black Spot fire. Oh yeah, my mom was there for that.
MK Ultra.
Like how much was forgotten? Like no one in Derry. Hey, remember that weird ass fog that rolled through like on a random ass Tuesday and teachers?
They said a random Tuesday. It was like, what happened to the baby? Where's the baby and the baby?
I'm like, how much got forgotten? And then the government just went through like the fucking library with the erasers, just like, oh right, just black out all of this part.
Damn.
The Negro fire, leave that in.
What happened Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Oh, we don't have records of that. What do you mean? It's completely black. Everything's redacted. All you see is deer March 10th.
Like I get it. Like the little happenings and people going missing, even in the It chapter 1, when they just blamed it all on to the Klansman's grandson who ends up stabbing his dad. Like I get that, but like this was a citywide. This was a Busta Rhymes extinction level event. We all just forgot, especially when Homegirl leaves the
Derry.
Shit, especially when Homegirl leaves the town. I'm like, them memories got to be fresh. Like you saw people get their whole heads taken off. Like
because they was like, so you just hey Barbara, how you doing today? All right. Pie's gone. Okay.
I mean, they showed
how do you go back to business as usual?
First of all, look at like we spoke about earlier. The lady walking into the barbershop with the all of the chaos going, and her thing was like, "Oh, it's windy out there today." That was her attitude. She was still, there was no sense of urgency. The one woman standing in the middle of the street holding the baby, like, should I go over there? Or should I go over there?
Look, I need to know what happened to the baby and the baby stroller. I just need to know.
Hey, look, I need to know how y'all irrigation system is working, because what do you mean Pennywise is in the sewer water that y'all are still drinking it to some extent? How is that? How is that working? Y'all got Pennywise pH like y'all are recycling the alkaline Pennywise water. Like
that's that city water. That's that city water.
Hey,
That's
hey,
that city water.
hey,
that's
corrosion.
That's city gin, baby girl, city gin.
Okay. Based on the movies and the series, my theory is this on how he gets into the water. You see his home is in that cistern.
Mhm.
That large cistern. I don't know if it's in the middle of the water system or whatever. So I'm guessing all the water comes from the Penobscot through that cistern and into the city of Derry. Boom.
And there's an influence. Yeah, that
Yeah,
might
makes
be
sense.
part of his power set is he has that influence.
Also, to the folks who have been giving Pennywise government names out of just the atrocities committed, y'all are fucking hilarious.
Excuse me. Put some respect on my boy Pennsylvania Wise name.
No, that is
Pennsylvania.
I've seen Penny D Wise, Penny Walk 'em Down Wise, and
Look at David. He's like Pennsylvania D.
Pennsylvania
Wise.
The first one I saw was when he said the dark meets the sweet. Now Pennsylvania Devontae Wise, how dare you?
Devontae.
How about Peninsula Deluxe Wise?
Why is there always a Devontae?
Look,
why is there?
He was not the reason the black spot caught fire. He wasn't lying about the dark meat being the sweetest.
No,
Wait.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna show it. Wait, what?
Bruh, pause.
Hey, look, I'm just saying I got a week's worth of memes out of this episode, so I'm thankful for it. Also, hey, imagine taking a whole brain injury and your thanks for your service is having to be thrown into all this shit. So,
right.
So yeah, new list of black final girls too. All our
Ronnie's
girls
on the list. Ronnie and Charlotte are on the list. We go to the funeral for Richie. Richie finally has his funeral. And Marge gives this great eulogy and everything. That part.
Right.
Say goodbye.
Have the moment. Have the moment. Have the moment.
The body.
What they say? Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Not who did the body.
Not who did the body.
But after she gives her, Dick sees Richie's spirit standing behind his parents with his hands on both their shoulders, and he walks over to him. He says, "That feeling you feel on your shoulders, he's your boy's there." Father was like, "You raised a good boy there. You raised a good boy there."
The sticks on the coffin was
sticks on the damn coffin.
Ugly wall slide. Like,
you are officially invited to the cookout. I don't care how you go at this point.
Went out for Ricardo Santos.
Look. That I said, well, damn.
Ask for little Becky or whoever the hell her name was that got to leave before the bullshit started and didn't tell anyone for 40 years. You're just as complicit. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
That pretty much.
And so the Hanlon's Hank gets to basically leave the military. Honorable discharge as long as he don't say shit. I'm like, you know what? You're black in the 1960s in this crazy ass town. I'll have to take it.
Don't take it.
I have to take that. Ronnie and her daddy, they leave
expeditiously.
The Hanlons are deciding to leave. Actually, had their minds made up to leave until Rose says, "Hey, we like what you do. We can use a couple good hands." And at first, it was just like, "Nah, we good. We good. We good." At that point, Will has his moment with Ronnie. He's worried about forgetting her, or she's worried about forgetting him. And next thing you know, the Hamlins, they in the car, they getting ready to go. We can help save these people. We should stay. Even though we knew that was coming, I'm like, damn.
Just leave.
So
Go stay on this farm.
I just want to point this one thing out. At the end of Welcome to Derry, in that funeral scene, Marge is speaking her eulogy, and the words that she says are also the words that are typed in the end of the new book that Bill is writing at the end of it, chapter 2.
And which is why I'm giving that movie a run back.
I've watched them since, both of them.
Because let me say why.
Yeah, I love our losers club, but y'all were not in the trenches like your parents.
Man.
Y'all parents was out here thugging against this damn climb.
Look, we get to a post-credit scene where they had, what's her name? Kirsch? Is it Kirsch?
Yeah, Mrs. Kirsch.
Yeah, Mrs. Kirsch.
She's in the crazy house. Rightfully so. Losing her shit. And they leave her in there. They play some music. They leave her in there. It flashed forward to 1988.
And that's a year before the bullshit starts.
A year before it starts to go down again. And she goes down the hall and she walks in that room and she sees, what is Beverly's last name? I can't remember.
Marsh.
Marsh. Yeah. Okay. So that must have been her mother.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, that was her mother. Okay. Because I was like, I can't remember if it was her mother or if her grandmother.
Mother.
But it's the mother that's sitting there hanging, and she's holding her father, like they're both on their knees crying, and her father kind of knocks
throwing
her
elbows
off.
like he in a Muay Thai competition.
Yeah. And when she turns around, it's Beverly from the Losers. And I'm like, oh, let me run this motherfucking movie back. Damn.
That girl ain't aged a day.
She's 23 now?
In real life.
They're all adults. I mean, remember remember little buddy from Stranger Things, how much he grew between the two movies.
Hell, Sadie Sink. Look, I watched Strange, which I'm running it back before Christmas, of course, but watching Sadie Sink in this latest installment of Stranger Things, and I'm like, I know it's been some time, and I know a lot of y'all grown. How old are y'all? They're 22, 23.
All of them are over 21.
Yeah.
Stranger Things to college years.
College years.
Stop.
But yeah, that was they brought her back, and then that was the lady who played old Mrs. Kirsch. That was her final on-camera performance.
Role. Yeah, because she passed in August, I think.
I believe so, sometime earlier this year. So this is her posthumous role officially.
So I'm like, yo.
Y'all did that. Was Homegirl's mom like getting early like torments from Pennywise, and that's why she took herself out, or was she was
just crazy?
Because the fact that they already like, yep, she really did it this time when she came out the room. I was like, damn, how many false alarms y'all had?
But see, then again, you know, the father was abusive, so
that too.
That did not help that woman's matters at all.
Right.
He straight up told Bev at one point that, you know,
you look like
you look like her, and if you weren't around, she still would be.
Yeah.
It's the damn Todoroki family up in there.
Because I don't like HBO has been playing Welcome to Derry and It chapters 1 and 2 on like
consecutively.
I've been catching it all week since the last 2 days. I've been catching it when I come home from work. I've watched the 2 movies and I've repeatedly watched the last episode.
It's you would at this point, Dick Halloran. He's like, I'm going to leave. I'm gonna go and work. A friend of mine, he's a chef. He said I can go cook for him at his hotel. How much trouble can a hotel be? I said, motherfucker, a lot.
Mhm.
Sir, you have the ability, and you're about to walk in. Never mind. It's like, no, go ahead.
But in the books, he
He
makes
does not
it.
die. Yeah, he hates
He
it. He doesn't die.
He doesn't die in the Shining. Yeah, in the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In books, yeah.
Because he's in Doctor Sleep,
Mhm.
and he's
Isn't he a ghost in
in
Doctor Sleep?
You're thinking the
in the
movie?
movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
The movie is
Yeah.
a ghost, but now he's alive in the book.
yeah.
But see, it's enough now. It's enough for those who are just getting introduced to this to go read these chapters, go read these novels, go.
If you wanted to, that's a lot. Of reading.
Well, it's a lot. And
So
I
is
don't.
So is One
It
Piece.
is a lot of reading.
I don't mean in pages neither. I mean,
like type of fucking reading, my
yeah.
guy.
There's
So
some content in there that makes you just say,
yes,
what?
you will very much see the cocaine, the Pennywise colored cocaine that Stephen King was on while writing these books.
Mhm.
There's a couple of these books. I'm like, oh, the cocaine was pure.
I saw somebody.
He took one extra line too many. I'm just saying. Like,
I saw one TikTok. I hope I can find it. I haven't been able to find it. It was like basically how Stephen King wrote the entire It series. It is literally somebody jumping into a kiddie pool.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, a kiddie pool of flour, and then he just pulls out a pen, and the paper starts going on fire.
Wow.
Again, whatever he was on when he wrote the series, never give it to him again.
Cocaine might be a hell of a drug, but even Rick James had his fucking limits on coke.
Okay.
Ain't no way he was just doing coke.
I'm like, there was something else in that.
Something else
in that.
I don't think I have a copy of The Shining. Yes, I do.
Stephen King met Mature in the Turtle himself and told him all these stories.
Right.
Yeah, that was a great show. That is a great backstory. I'm not saying I want them to change it, but I would not be surprised if we are seeing if we see other cycles, if we are seeing slight variations or getting a slightly altered same events happening now that we have this time travel aspect, because it would feel weird to introduce that and not do something with it.
They confirm that they do have 2 more seasons that take place. We're seeing it backwards. We're seeing it backwards. We're going to be seeing it backwards.
Okay.
I would, to be honest with you, I would be very interested in them redoing The Shining in a proper manner without.
Stephen King hates that movie, by the way.
He does.
Why? Wait, why?
Because it kills off. Yeah, it wasn't his direction, and it killed off.
And Kubrick changed so much.
Yeah, it killed off the main character. Well, one of the main characters that was not supposed to be dead, which is Halloran. So he's not a fan of The Shining. I would be very much into like, hey, give us an Overlook Hotel series.
Oh,
they could, because I know in I think the Doctor Sleep series they have now, which it's Isaiah Bradley, but they have old Dick Halloran teaching the kid how to put the voices
away. In the box.
Yeah. So which potentially is letting him live to see a potentially long life, but we don't. I didn't see the show, so he might still be a murder victim. I don't know.
So I'm all board.
Wow.
Like after everything we've seen, give us a proper Overlook Hotel series.
We have seen some shit.
He's like, I could hear it now. He's like, I came to this hotel to get away from this shit. You know,
it followed me.
But also give Chris Chalk his awards, because hot damn. The fact that he's doing all the like after interviews, like, so y'all just don't fucking leave, or like, why don't y'all ever tell anybody? Where's the common sense in Derry every 27 years? What the hell is wrong with y'all? But then he's on set doing the damn Pennywise walk.
For real. Chris Chalk been out here to handle business. I was introduced to, and to think I've seen him in other stuff, but I really was keeping key on him when he played Lucius Fox in Batwoman.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, MVPs of Derry, Chris Chalk, and the kid that plays Richie.
The kids in general, to be honest.
The kids in general. The kids that made it in general. Like
especially after we got a fake out on the first episode, I was like, oh, we're following almost none of this cast.
Because I was like, I completely forgot about those. I'm like, I forgot how these kids look. I forgot I forgot their names.
Teddy, Phil, and Susie. Poor Susie. She just showed up that day.
She was just tagging along.
Right.
Had nothing to do with this.
And then when they brought the when he was pretending to be the other kid, which weird to see him do a long to see him do a long con like that and basically walking out in broad daylight. But the fact that he basically was just bragging about how he killed all these children, like he took off her hand and just let her bleed until she stopped crying.
Right, and nobody was like, that's a little bit too much detail, bro. Who are you?
How do you know that?
Yeah. Right. But I'd rather go to my dad than the sewer. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Pip. We're going to your dad. Like big fucking deal.
Right.
He's not finna drag you and little Miss Juniper Hill luxurious resort can go because clearly it ain't that damn bad in there.
Yeah, they let y'all out. They let y'all out in 2 days.
You got Mrs. Kershaw over here talking about you're not my dad. I'm like, your husband's corpse is literally bleeding at our feet. That's your biggest. Mine's the fucking hate crime that's going in history books, which is illuminating your face. But I don't want a hug. That's your problem. That is your biggest issue.
I mean, in her defense, her husband was whooping her ass on a regular.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna be black and blue when I get done. When we get back.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like the kill was his favor. Like, all right, look, I've seen what he's been doing to you in private. We cool. Like we're good now. I took one bite.
We ain't got to do nothing else.
You took one bite. Just that was fucking gross.
I'm a child killer, not a misogynist.
Yeah.
The thing that got
not Pennywise saying I got limits.
What you say? He's like.
I have a feeding cycle, but I am not a monster.
Right. One of the small details that I also loved was when Lily was flipping out doing her best impression of Smeagol. Ronnie grabs her face and says, "You're a lifeboat." It goes back to the discussion that they had back on the standpipe when they were deciding whether or not to go into the thing. And she's like, "My mom always told me you're either an anchor or a lifeboat." And Ronnie brought it back by saying you're a lifeboat. And that's what snapped her back to being
when they keyed in, they were keyed in.
Beautiful. Like, she did great with that
scene. Kids were amazing.
She did great with that scene. I would have fully accepted a right hook because that's what I thought we were. I thought that's where we were going. I fully thought she was about to just get it together, girl. We got shit to. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting Marge to come in and clutch like she did with some of the lines. I'm like, oh, you smart. Lost the eye, gained some sense. All right, okay.
Well, once we realized whose mama you is, and your son was such a terror, you had to come back and hear about it before his birth. Like this little motherfucker here.
Yeah, he does. He was just like, and this boy here.
And then shout out to Taylor Page too, who's been having a spectacular run like the last 2 years between. The Axel? She was in Magazine Dreams, Axel F. And then in Kent, she was the girl in the We Cry Together video with Kendrick. So the girl has been all over the place doing a myriad of things.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised that next year is going to be like you're going to be seeing her all over. Well, you're seeing her now all over the place, but you're really seeing her all over the place.
She's blowing up.
She's stunning.
Yes.
I also heard This is take this with a massive grain of fucking salt. I am not sure this is actually true, but I heard that the next 2 seasons are going to be told through Mike Hanlon, the history portion of the show.
Okay.
So they're bringing back Mufasa?
Huh? No, I don't know. I don't know.
That's his name. That's his name for
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
That's Mufasa.
The older version of
Mike. I don't know. It could be the younger version as he's like getting the history because he in between it chapter 1 and 2 has to stay in the town and learn about all of this shit. So it might
because he does it. Yeah, he does keep record. Yeah,
he does. And I'm just like, how much of this did you tell your grandson knowing this shit was coming around like full swing? By the way, that thing that's terrorizing your daddy shot his head off like. Or no, I took his whole dome off, and so did your other grandfather over here. Well, I mean,
he shot him 3 times. If you think about it, the one time on the sewer when he was pretending to be Charlotte,
and
then the 2 times on the ice.
Please, Kevin.
Headshots. Every
That's why
last one.
that should be. He's like, look, you come from royalty. Stand up. You are a no. That's Black Panther.
Well, it makes sense how Paulie caught it because he was shooting to kill.
Yeah, he's like, man up. What's John Amos in the Martin episode where he plays Tommy's brother? Drop and give me 20. Man up. Man up. I face the clown. Man up. So
I would, if they do, because I would love, and I get it, we have to tell other people's stories, so it's about to get a lot paler these next 2 seasons. But I would love to see this main cast or some of this cast be able to work their way in these next 2 seasons. And I'm sure we'll be getting a younger version of this native crew. Which did they just dip after this and say like the Hanlons got it, or did they become a part? Did they just take over the lease of where the meetings are held?
All I know is one of them, who I assumed was the elder, was just like, "Hey, I see y'all in another 27 years." I said, "If you can live that,"
I was like, "I don't think you got it in you." So I think that's why that's why the youth are here, because like it's gonna be their turn. But like,
right.
I don't know if you got it in you.
Store is still in Derry in 1980. Rose's store is still there in 1988, and it's also there in 2006? I can't remember. Because that's where he picks up the bike from.
Yes, Bama. Mike's dad is Will. No, sorry.
Will is Mike's father.
Yeah, right. Will is Mike's father. Yes. So that's, and Hank is the granddaddy.
Right.
They had him as a
Hank. Well, Hank.
Yeah, Hank is the grandfather.
Yeah,
and Will is Mike's father. Yeah. So I'm running that show.
I shot the clown 3 times. What my other granny do? Scream like a bitch. Like he ain't do shit the entire time.
Even when you see him when he's taking care of the sheep in It Chapter 1, you see him he's trying to tell him, hey, you gonna have to grow some balls, boy.
Look, I shot at it. Your other granddaddy screamed like a bitch. We're all in this shit because he wouldn't leave that white woman alone. I tried to tell him before we even met.
So, all right, look, baby, he's just like, oh my god.
You could have stayed with him, but no, he didn't want to have his grandchild at the house.
I just listened to every last one of y'all to this whole thing, so I was gonna be that quiet observer, and that's all I'm gonna be.
She's not Bama.
No. He's asking if it is.
How do we know this?
In the book, her name is it's not Ronnie. It's something else.
No. Right.
I mean, what is her? Is
unless
her
they change
name?
It, but I hope they.
I thought they were setting it up to say Ronnie is his mother after this.
No, I think
if she has any sense, she'll never come back to Derry.
Yeah.
Not her, not her daddy.
Well, I would not be surprised if they went off, had him, they died, and then her dad didn't take him, so then the Hanlons ended up taking him. Because we know they die in a fire.
In or next to Derry.
It's an Ironworks, wasn't it?
No.
That's a different event we're going to see, but
okay.
I just know that our 2 black kids, I think, die in a fire, and their child, it becomes a dance of which grandfather you going with, and
he ends up with Leroy.
We've seen which grandfather doesn't step up to the plate when shit gets real.
Because at this point, I think Charlotte is gone. It's just his grandfather and him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he trying to teach him ropes. He's like, "Hey, you gonna have to buckle up your pants, boy, and get this daggone gun to get. Look, man, do you know what I did to make sure you here today?
It's train day. You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
This is one of them stories. It's like you don't even want to know. It's like I can't tell you. Wouldn't even believe me. No. Well, we're heading out of here. We have one more show. We'll be back. We not this week. We're gonna take some time because people gotta go freaking Christmas shopping.
Darn.
Yeah.
I only have one gift to buy, and it's already stressing me out.
Yeah, I'll take you one. I'll take you one and give you 3 kids.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
So,
I got one kid and 3 grandbabies. That's it.
Look, Spartan, 2 of them will play with the wrapping paper more than the actual toy. Do not hurt yourself, shop.
You would think so, but the boy and girl have evolved. Now they just take stuff apart.
Hell, didn't you? But we will be back. We will be back next Tuesday for our season finale. So you definitely want to tune in for that. Who knows what we'll be talking about? Because it seems like we take a break, bullshit unfolds, and we just, I don't know, gotta cover it, I guess. Don't believe them damn AI trailers. Just wait till the actual one drops. Quit being so damn thirsty to see shit and then run and oh god.
Just wait till Avatar at this point.
Just wait till they actually drop. We're getting 4 of them. God,
I feel like none of that is still guaranteed.
That too.
Actually, I still laugh because I guarantee within before a week, I won't guarantee it. A week before Avatar actually hits the theaters, watch all 4 trailers mysteriously show up online.
They claim some of them have, and let's be honest, if you haven't, we're just not going to see you again. The mouse ain't playing with y'all.
I mean,
by the way, Wonder Man's coming out next month. I don't know if anyone's told you.
Yeah, they're pushing Trevor Slattery more than anything.
Wonder Man gets about the same promotion as Ironheart.
Yeah, and here we are again. And anyway, Lady Mandalore, talk to the people.